Welcome, everybody. John Zager. Good morning. 11:02 on the eastern slope of Colorado. Sunny. No clouds. No clouds. No rain in the forecast for, I don't know, a couple weeks. Dry. It's been a dry summer. We've had no rain. Well, very little rain, I should say. Compared to what it used to be years and years ago here, we used to get afternoon heavy rains. It was really kind of cool. It was really nice. That hasn't happened for a lot of years. Climate has changed. But, so it's 11:03. I'm just hopping in my truck. I've been up early, working since 6. Been to the gym. Took care of all that business, and now we're going to go out and have a podcast. Yay, have a podcast. And we're going to take a look at the house and see the progress of the house since yesterday. You know, we go out and check it out every single day. So, and I've got some iced coffee. Boy, is it good. It's decaf, you guys. Actually, I put a little bit of caffeinated coffee in it, so that's okay. It's delish. Let's see. This morning, podcast. What are we going to do a podcast on? Transformation. Boy, is that a big one. I could spend the rest of my life working on transformation. And I am. Actually, the past 10 years. Since about, 8, maybe, right in there. I've been working on transformation in neuroscience. You know, all it is just watching people change, and how do they change, and how do they get their brain to do things with their nervous system in order to have a better life. It's transformation. Come on. You know, you're transforming from probably an ugly snotball life that you have with disease and sickness and illness and ill health and bad temperament and bad mood and who knows what else you have going on, into something positive with no disease. Transformation, you guys. Right? So here's the way it works. It works just what I just said. It says that people don't change until they hurt enough or have enough pain. What's Tony Robbins' big deal? Way back in the beginning when he was just a kid getting started, you know, making money off of Psychology 101. You change, what does he say? You change for one of two reasons, pain or pleasure. Transformation. Transformation happens for what reason? For pain or pleasure. So if your life is so screwed up, and again, you're totally responsible, you guys, for this. There isn't any biology or chemistry that gave you anything. You gave everything to yourself. So people end up in enough pain. What did I used to say when I was doing clinical? People don't go to the dentist to have their teeth cleaned. They go because they have a toothache. Who wants to go to a dentist office unless you have to, right? Well, if you have a toothache, you'll go to a dentist. Believe me, you will. Most people are too frightened to even go and get their teeth cleaned. Well, the same thing's true with your life. If you get yourself sick enough, ill enough, with a big enough disease, a big enough diagnosis, enough trauma that you've inflicted upon yourself, guess what? You might want to go through some transformation. That's called change, you guys. Change. You know? And here I am talking yesterday and a little bit the day before about people I know that are just sitting in facilities rocking in their wheelchairs or sitting in their house sleeping 20 out of 24 hours a day because they're sick. They have a disease. They're not doing well. There's actually people who don't want to transform. They don't want to have transformation. They don't want to get well. I talked about that. People enjoy being sick. They can sit around nursing homes and all kinds of places and just, piddle. Hey, go to a little rehab thing here, a little rehab thing there. Oh, the hell with it. I'm going to go watch TV. What do you do when you don't have a disease and you're out living your life? Is that a time to do transformation? Yeah, I don't know, probably. So if you're having just a regular life, right? Things aren't necessarily bad and they're not necessarily good, and you're maintaining. I don't know. Is it okay to change when you're in a state of joy? Think about that now. Think about that. Is it okay to change something in your life, have a transformation, when you're in a state of joy? Why do you have to be in the mud? Why do you have to be sunk down to your hips in sludge before you have to change? It's a nice day today. It's a sunny day. What is it? 82 degrees. It's a great day to change. Change something. Well, I got a whole list of things you can change when you say to me, well, I don't know what to change. You got old belief systems that are not even yours that you're living 90% of the time. 90% of your day does not belong to you. You're doing the same stupid thing you did yesterday, and the day before, and the week before, and the month before, and the year before. Do you think you might want to change your belief system? Do you think you want to create your own belief system? There's a novel idea. Use 5% of your brain you got left, the creative part. Instead of going into that subconscious program all the time and letting it tell you what you're going to be doing and how to make decisions. Quit it. Quit it, quit it, quit it. It's The Matrix. I watched the movie again last night. Take the damn red pill, will you? Quit going down the rabbit hole, deeper and deeper. So transformation is really exciting. It's really a positive thing to be doing for yourself. It's going to charge you up. It's going to charge your battery. It's going to get you inspired. It's going to empower you. It's going to make you want more. Belief systems that belong to you. How exciting is that? That's got to be exciting. Your personality, how you think, act, and feel, right? I beat this thing into the street every single day. Well, guess what? Maybe your mood's not so good, right? Maybe your temperament is not so good. Maybe your personality traits are not so good all the time. Well, you can change your personality. You can prune apart those synaptic connections. Well, you can do that today. Today's a great day to do that. Go do that. How long do you think that's going to take? Weeks and months and years? You're not in psychotherapy. We're not going through Freudian psychology and psychotherapy that takes years and years and years for the doctor, the therapist, to get rich. What do you want to go and relive all that crap for? Why not just prune apart the damn neurons and go on with your life? You can do that in a couple hours. Therapy, psychotherapy, is overrated. So you guys, this house is fabulous. I mean, I'm about a half mile from it now, and it just looks like, I don't know, some spectacular mansion over there. It's fabulous. I'll talk about it when we get a little bit closer. So anyway, transformation. You got all kinds of opportunities. You can do it when you're sick, or you can do it when you're in a state of joy. And here's the other thing. Boy, from this angle, it's nice. Here's the other thing. You don't believe it works. That's why people don't do it. That's why people don't change. That's why people don't do transformation. They don't change their beliefs. They don't change their personalities. They don't do it. They don't do any of that kind of stuff because you don't believe it can happen. I'm an example. I'm a living example of change, transformation. And I've done it both ways. I've done it in the middle of disease, and I've done it in the middle of a state of joy. And it works. It works, you guys. Is my life the best of the best? Absolutely not. Is it 100 times better than it was? Absolutely. Am I a different person? Absolutely. I have more people now that don't understand who I am and what I'm doing or why I'm doing what I'm doing than I ever did before. When I was just, roaming around doing regular old matrix things following the program, right? Nobody complained. Because everybody else was doing the same thing, right? And now that I'm different, people are concerned. You know, when you walk around in, I don't know, it's not like it's a false sense. It's like when you're happier, when you have more, comfort, more peace of mind, more relaxation, less anxiety, less depression, less anger. If the guy in front of you cuts in front of you, it's like, he did? Okay. It's like you just don't have to react to anything. That's Newtonian. Cause and effect. Newtonian. The world did this to me. The driver in front of me did this to me. The lady at the grocery store did this to me. Cause and effect. The quantum model states you cause the effect. The guy cut in front of me on the road. By me not reacting, having no emotion, not going into the amygdala or the sympathetic nervous system, and allowing it to happen is me causing an effect, a positive, healthy, beneficial effect on myself and probably on that person. I mean, they're wanting to find out how come you're not flipping them off. What for? I'm not mad at them. I'm not upset with them. I'm causing a positive effect in my life. So, I don't know. I guess transformation is a pretty cool thing. And if you just take the time to understand it and appreciate its benefits, you're not going to attract disease if you're in transformation, right? It's kind of like being in a state of bliss. You're doing all the positive, healthy things for yourself, physically and emotionally, and hopefully spiritually. You have a great sense of gratitude, thankfulness for whatever you have. When you come out on the other side of the transformation, you may not have $100,000 all of a sudden in front of you in a new car and a new house. You may have maybe the same thing you started with. But for some reason, it doesn't look or feel the same. Transformation. I love to watch people, and what I see is the people that resist. So, anyway, that's the podcast for today, is transformation. I think it's a great topic. I think a lot of important things I just said to you guys. I think by all means, jump on board, get in the river, start swimming across to the other side, and allow the transformation to happen. God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I'll look forward to talking to y'all again real soon. See you. Bye.